Good morning, everybody. Let's start with our toe lifts. So today we're going to do 40 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, 2 rounds, and we have 2 circuits. One is standing and one is down on the floor. Good. Heels up, right, and left. So we're going to alternate between a strength exercise and a cardio exercise. So it can be low impact, and if you need to do body weight only for some of the exercises, you can. Right leg, let's swing it front to back. Hold on to something if you need to. I definitely need to hold on to something for a bit. It's just been hot and icky. It just takes it out of you. All right, switching sides. So swing it front to back. You still want to stay nice and tall, and it's okay if your swing is small. Good. 4, 3, 2. Let's take it out to the side. So out and cross, lift and cross. And it's okay again if it's just a little swing. We're just trying to loosen up those joints. 3, 2. Good. Switch it to the other side, out and cross. If you've had a recent hip replacement, especially, go ahead and stop at the midline of your body. If you can, let's try to make it a little bit bigger. 4, 3, switch it to the other side. Heel down, toe up, nice and tall, hip circles. Change direction. 4, 3, switch it to the other side. So standing tall. We want to push the floor away with our standing leg and draw circles on the floor with the other. Change direction. 4, 3, slow deadlift. So we're going to hinge it forwards, stand up nice and tall. So hinge, 2, stand, 2. So hinge forwards. You can think about pressing the heels of your hands into your thighs. So we pull shoulders down, press and lift. Press and lift. 2 more. Down, up. All right, up, slow squat. So sit your hips towards your heels and stand up tall. So down, 2, up, 2. So hinge back. Now we're going to bend our knees and our ankles a little bit more than we did with our deadlift. So you can see my chest is a little more up, and then we push. You can try turning the toes out a little bit, open up the hips. Might make you feel a little bit better. Good. All the way up, arm circles, take it up, bring it back around. So thumb up and circle. Good. We've got 4 more. Two more. Last one. All right, forward step and reach. Take it forward, pull it back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 4, 3, 2. We're going to slow it down a little. Open your book. Take it forward, open, close, together. Forward, open, close, together. Drop it down a little bit more into your lunge. We're going to do 4 more. Forward, open, close, and back. Last 2. All right, side step right here, side step. A little different. Getting those inner and outer thighs warmed up. We do have jumping jacks today. It's one of our exercises. All right, curl it. Nice and good curl. Kick yourself in the backside. A little bit of a tricep kickback here. 4, 3, 2. All right, we're going to bring the knees up in front, knees up in front. Elbow is going to go towards your opposite leg. 4, 3, 2. Bring it into the center, cat-cow. Inhale, exhale. So in and out. Head stays above the heart. Good. We've got 3 more. In and out. In and out. Last one. In, out. Hold your tuck. We're going to roll it all the way up. We're going to walk it out to a plank. We're going to walk it out and back. So we're going to walk it out. Hold for just a second. And then walk it all the way back up. So we're doing full walkouts today. Hinge it forward. Walk it out. Walk it up. If you need to, you can use that chair and you can step back into a plank instead. Good, last one for me. So walk it all the way back up into the center. We're gonna do our heel stomp. So we're gonna stomp, stomp. Good, 8, 7. Good, 4, 3, 2. All right, march it out, shake it out, roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. Grab a quick drink. All right. So 40 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. Our first circuit has 7 exercises. Our second circuit has 6. First round, we have squats, we have swings, we have bicep curls, jumping jacks, rows, lunges, and then jump rope. So we're gonna do 2 rounds of that. We're just gonna run through all 7 and then through all 7 again. I'm gonna go body weight for lower body, and then I'll probably add weights, or you can use a band for upper body work today. So 40 seconds, we'll start with squats in 3, 2, and 1. So we bring it in, feet hip width apart or a little bit wider. Your time's on, we're just gonna do a nice good squat. Like I said, I'm gonna stick with body weight for a lot of the exercises today. I'm taking bets on whether or not the cat is going to do her usual routine. So it's just kind of like when, you know, when you've got kids, you've got pets, you just kind of have to work out around them. So nice good squats. Sit the hips back, hips down towards the heels. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bicep curls. Bicep curls. Band bicep curls if you've got them, or dumbbell bicep curls is just fine. So we're just gonna bring it up, curl it, and back down. Curl it up and down. So we've got, we're gonna do swings first. We'll do swings next, but we're gonna do our curls. We'll get them out of the way. Cat, I do not understand. All right, so we're gonna do our bicep curls. Then we will do our swings next, and that'll actually work out okay because we'll have our dumbbells in our hands. Good, 10 seconds. I'm blaming it on the heat and the early morning. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, swings. You can do this with no equipment, 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells. If you've got a kettlebell, that's a great thing to use as well. 2 and 1. So we hinge and then we lift, hinge and lift. So we want to make sure we're keeping our chest lifted. This is a deadlift, just a little bit fast. Hinge back. I like to think I'm taking my ski poles, I'm digging them into the ground, helping me move forwards. If we're skiing, we don't want to let our head go way low, and we don't want to arch our back way high. It's just a little hinge, and then we just stand up nice and tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it in. Dumbbells down. Going for jumping jacks. 2 and 1. So we're going to tap and tap. She's the kind of cat, she likes to be around you, but she doesn't want you to touch her. Oh my goodness. All right, good jumping jacks. If you want to be high impact, great. If you want to keep it low, that's okay too. Got about 12 seconds. And we're going to go for rows. Again, you can use a band, you can use dumbbells. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, just basic row. Good. 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to hinge it forwards. We're going to row, and then we're going to row. You can do both arms at the same time. I'm just going to go ahead and alternate today. Think about squeezing the shoulder blade in, drive the elbow back. Palms facing in. Got 10 seconds. We're going to go for lunges. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we've got lunges. You can do forward lunges or reverse. If you want to add resistance, grab dumbbells, time's on. I am just going to stick with body weight only. So we're just going to carefully step it forward, stop our movement, and then drop that back knee down towards the floor. Or same thing, you step back, you stop, and then you drop the back knee to the floor. Front knee stays about over your shoelaces. Sometimes with these, we step forward and then we keep trying to get our momentum to go forwards. We want to step, stop that momentum forwards, and then go down like good rest, like we need to pick something up off the floor. All right, we've got jump rope. Jump rope. Here's 2 and 1. So if you want to go high impact, you're here. Nice, good jumps. If you want to do lower impact, I'm doing kind of a boxer shuffle. You can do alternating marches. You can do a little jog, but I do want arms and legs moving together. You can absolutely just march it out. So if you got to keep it low, this is where you can be. You can also do one jump, keep the arms going. One jump, keep the arms going. So it just depends. If you want to add a little bit of plyometrics, this is a good way to do it. Here's 2 and 1. We're going to go back for squats. Go back for squats. I'm going to add a little bit of resistance. Here's 2 and 1. So we're just going to squat it down, stand up nice and tall. So chest stays lifted, knees tracking between your big toe and your pinky toe. So sometimes we go down and we don't even realize it and our knees knock out, or on the way up, sometimes they tend to knock in, or you may notice that your knees just wobble on the way down and up. And I try to keep them nice and steady, so that means stabilizing those hip joints. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go in correct order. We're gonna do our kettlebell swings this time. Give a little bit of space between our 2 cardio exercises. Here we go. So hinge and lift, hinge and lift. So it doesn't need to be a big movement, but again, make sure we're not rounding our spine as we do this. It's a hinge, and really the only thing that's moving is our hip joint. Our arms are swinging, but they're just there holding onto the dumbbells. So it's not really an active lift for the shoulders. This is a really good way. I can go way heavier with dumbbells doing swings. 2 and 1. Good. Bicep curls. I can go heavier with what dumbbell I'm holding on swings than I can on a traditional front raise. 2 and 1. And that's because I'm using momentum to help me out. Some nice good curls. I'm doing a palm in, rotate, palm up. But you can do just about any hand position. but it's good to mix it up. So if you always do a palm facing in bicep curl, it's good to switch the hand position periodically. We don't always pick things up the same way. We can't always carry things palms facing in. Sometimes we have to carry it palms forwards or even palm down. 2 and 1. Good. Getting ready for jumping jacks. So it's good to practice different hand positions on different exercises. 2 and 1. So nice, good jumping jacks. I admit that I prefer to do hammer curls just because it's a more comfortable position for my shoulders and my hands, but it also means that I need to do palm facing forward a little bit more often. So nice, good taps out to the side. If you want to take it up, full jumping jacks is absolutely an option. Good, we've got 10 seconds. We're going to go back for our rows. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, rows. This is another exercise that sometimes changing your hand or your shoulder position times on really helps. So drive it back, squeeze the shoulder blade in. So I'm doing a little bit of an angled elbow. It's kind of hard to see, but you can always keep your palms fully facing in and drive it back. You want to open from the shoulders. So there's shoulders rounded and then just pulling, and this turns into biceps. So we want to open the shoulders and then drive the elbows back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lunges. Lunges. I think I'm going to try weights on this one too. We'll see. 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to continue with my forward lunges. If you want to do reverse, you can do reverse. Again, we're trying to do things a little bit differently. It's nice to switch it up. So maybe 1 round forward, 1 round reverse. If you have knee issues, reverse tends to help you keep your knee in a more neutral position usually. But a lot of times when we, start to fall or lose our balance a little bit, we're stepping forwards. So we need to practice being able to control our descent. Good. 2 and 1. Control our descent if we're heading down to the floor. All right, jump rope. Last exercise in this circuit, little rest, and then we're going to head to the floor. Good. So I'm going to do just my little boxer shuffle. It kind of looks like a march. So you can do a little bit of a jog. The jog is a good one if you want to do a little bit of impact, but you don't want to jump. But again, you can do 1 jump and then a few arm circles. So you can get that plyometric in there, get that bone building in there. Option, just little side to side shuffles. 7 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, shake it out, walk around. We're going to head down to the floor. We are going to use dumbbells for a few exercises if you want to modify. So we're going to do mountain climbers. We're going to do push-ups, or you can do a chest press. And that includes a banded chest press or an incline push-up if you want to stay standing. For mountain climbers, if you can do an incline plank, that would be great. Or you can do a weighted march if you want to stay standing. We're going to do mountain climbers, push-ups, regular planks. So you can do farmer's carry. So a weighted march for the mountain climbers. Planks, you would do a farmer's carry, 1 dumbbell in each hand. We're going to do a quadruped kickback. That just means we're going to do kickbacks. And if you want to put a loop band around your hips, you can. Leg lowers. If you are standing, you are going to do straight leg mummy kicks without rounding your spine or without bending your knees. So nice and tall, straight leg lift. Last exercise is bridges. If you're staying standing, you're going to do deadlifts with or without dumbbells. It's all about technique. Where we're going to take it down to the floor, or at your incline. We're going to start with our mountain climbers. We've got 40 seconds. So in position in 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climbers. So if you want, on your toes, you can go slow. So this is kind of your option 1. If you want a little bit more cardio, can you go a little bit faster? So you have this split half second where you might not have a foot on the floor. Or you can go faster where you're almost guaranteed to have that split second, nothing on the floor. 10 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little rest. Sit it back. We're going to go for push-ups or dumbbell chest press, or if you're standing, incline push-up, banded chest press. Your time is on. So we're just going to do nice, good push-ups. So shoulders away from the ears. Take it down, push it back up. I am doing a little bit of what a lot of people kind of consider similar to a military style push-up. My upper arms are close to my body, working on that strength in my torso, shoulders, chest. And this is a little bit more tricep than it is chest. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna go for a plank. Just a regular plank, nothing fancy. Knee plank is fine. 2 and 1. So shoulders away from the ears. We're just gonna hold a nice good plank. So a lot of hands and knees here. If you need to come to standing, then you are more than welcome to do so, and you'll do a farmer's carry. If you need a little bit of a rest, I feel it in my shoulders today. I can sit back into a child's pose, and then I come back forwards, and I hold my plank. We don't want to let the hips drop to the floor, but we don't want to push our buns like way back. 10 seconds. And then we're going to go for quadruped kickbacks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Little rest. Going to be hands and knees. And then we're going to do just kind of a little donkey kick. 2 and 1. So we're going to lift it up. I add an extension, bring it in. So I kick it back and bring it in. Kick it back and bring it in. Now you can keep the knee bent and just kick to the ceiling, but we're going to bring knee in, lift with the glute, and then extend. So instead of just thinking about pushing it straight back, can you push it kind of up at an angle, but we're not arching our back? Very important that we don't arch our back and puff out our chest just to get that leg up there. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over onto your back. We're going to go for leg lowers. So it's basically going to be a variation of a dead bug. So legs are up, and we're just going to lower one leg, lift it back up, lower the other, lift it back up. When we lower our leg, our opposite leg does not move. So sometimes we go down and we get closer to the floor and it starts to pull our other leg over. We don't want to let that happen. If straight leg is too much, bend your knee. You're still going to open from your hip. So if you can see the difference between this, just tapping the toe down, bending the knee, and then opening the hip and tapping the heel. Good. Rest. Going to go for our bridge. So just a little bit of a tail feather tuck. Good. Let's lift it up. Option 1, lift and hold. If you're staying standing, you're going to do deadlifts so that you're going to go down and then you're going to lift up. Yours will be moving. If you're on the floor, lift and hold or lift and lower. I'm going to start with a lift and hold on this round, and I'm going to go lift and lower for the next. So you can have your arms up. You can drive your elbows down into the ground. We don't want to lift our hips and keep our ribs on the floor. We're lifting the ribs as well, but we're squeezing to open at the front of our hips, not to arch our low back. So the ribs are tucked under. Good, rest. Let's flip it over. Give us a little bit more time. So bring it up. We're gonna flip it over. We're gonna go back for our mountain climbers. Good. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you need to stay on your knees, you can still do a mountain climber, kind of. We're just gonna take our knee to our elbow on the same side. But if you can, lift it up onto your toes. Even if it's a slow knee drive. You can go a little bit faster. It's a little bit more cardio. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, push-ups or chest press. I'm gonna try to flip it over and do a chest press this set. Just 2 and 1. So I'm gonna take it up, chest press this set. I know it's a little quick, flipping it up and around and over. If you're staying standing, banded chest press is great, incline push-up is great. So ribs tucked under, nice good press up. We've got about 15 seconds. And then we're gonna go back for our plank. If you really struggle with the plank today, a dead bug is fine, you're just gonna hold it. 3, 2, and 1. If you don't want to go for a plank, if your hands and knees are done, you're going to hold your dead bug, no arm and leg movement, just hold a dead bug. Your time's on. But if you want to take it up, you want to hold that plank, I'm going to try to go up on my toes for a bit. We'll see how long this lasts. So nice, good plank. Doesn't have to be down dog to plank or anything. Just hold a nice good plank. So shoulders away from the ears, straight over your elbows or your wrists if you're on your forearms. Same thing with your knees. There should be no difference really in your body position, whether your knees are down or your knees are up. If you need a rest, child's pose or down dog for a second. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Short rest. We're gonna go for that quadruped kickback. Switching over to the other arm, 2, or other leg, and 1. Good, so you can start with just a nice good donkey kick. And it's really all about opening at the hip and squeezing the glute. So if we're just kind of kicking our leg up there, I want you to think nice good squeeze, footprint to the ceiling, or bring it up and then extend. So we're adding a little extra. We kick it, but then we lengthen and use the quads. You can bring it in and then just kick it straight back, or if you can, lift it up a little bit, keeping the ribs tucked. This is the hard part on this one, is to not arch the low back. 2 and 1. Good. Leg lowers. Leg lowers. 3, 2, and 1. So upper body can be down, just resting on the floor. Lower a leg and lift. And it's okay if your leg only goes part way down and lifts back up. You notice that your low back starts to arch, and that's where you stop and you come back up again. You want to make it a little easier. You don't go as far or you bend your knees. 10 seconds. 2 and 1. Good. Bring it in. We're going to go for our bridge. Second set, last exercise for today. We're going to lift and lower. Here we go. So you can lift and hold again if you'd like. So we tuck our ribs, tuck our tail, and then when we lift our hips up, we lift all the way up to our shoulders versus keeping your upper body parallel to the floor and lifting your hips. We want to lift and really focus on squeezing the glutes, open the front of the hip, that crease, and then we barely touch down again, and then we lift right back up again. So lower and lift. So since we've tucked our ribs, tucked our tail, and we're bracing, when we lift our hips, the rest of our torso comes with it because we've connected everything in that upper body. Good, rest. Bring it in. You can roll yourself up to a seated position. You can stay on your back. This is a good opportunity to grab a quick drink of water. We're going to go ahead and be on our backs to stretch. If you need to stay standing, you can do a lot of these exercises standing, or you can do them sitting. We're going to take our left leg out, pull the right leg into the chest. So we're going to straighten out that right leg or left leg. When you pull the right knee into the chest, if your left leg lifts off of the ground, I want you to release your hold on that right knee until you can get your left leg straight again. And check and see, my leg likes to really rotate out to the side, so I'm really focusing on rotating from my hip to get that whole leg to point up to the ceiling. Good, switch. So now right leg is straight. Pull the left knee into the chest, and you can pull in front of the knee or you can pull behind the thigh. Good, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take our left leg out straight, right leg, we're going to pull it in. Now we're going to take the right leg across the body, like we're trying to put the foot or the knee on the floor. And then if you've got the space, we're going to open that right arm out, trying to have the palm facing up, have it flat on the floor. So we're getting a chest and bicep stretch, a little bit of torso, and then outer thigh. We're going to start with a bent knee. And then we're going to very carefully start to straighten that knee, and you will feel the stretch change. So if you need to keep it a little bit bent, you can. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Carefully bring it in. We're going to switch. So now the right leg is straight. Left leg, we're going to pull that knee in, but we're going to take it across the body. And we're going to try to take that arm up and out. And I feel this a lot more on this side than I did on the other. So start with our bent knee, and then we're going to start to straighten that leg, and you may have to adjust your body position a little bit. Again, I feel it's much tighter on this side than it is on the other. There's 2. And 1, release. Carefully bend the knee, bring it back in, pull both knees into the chest. I'm focusing right now on keeping my hips on the floor. And now I'm going to pull in a little bit more, and then if you'd like, you can tuck and bring your nose towards your knees. A little bit of rounding of the spine. But it's just a nice good pull, a little stretch. Good. And release. We're going to come to a seated position. You can rock yourself up. You can go to the side, whatever's going to feel better. Take those legs out straight, and we're just going to walk it forwards, walking your hands to your thighs, to your shins, to your ankles, maybe to your toes. Three, 2, 1, bring it up. We're going to take our hand on the floor, little side bend. I'm going to stay in my pike position. You can switch your body position if you'd like. Good, switch sides, hand on the floor, reach it up towards the ceiling. 3, 2, and one, bring it in. We're gonna flip it over, hands and knees. Sit back into your child's pose. If you need to come to standing, this is a good opportunity to come to a standing position and use a chair or the wall to modify. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up to hands and knees. We're going to come up for our runner's lunge. So right foot by your right hand, left knee is still down on the floor, and we're just going to hold it today. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. You can sit back into a child's pose again if you'd like. Bring it forward and then step your left foot by your left hand. Right knee is back on the floor. Just a nice good stretch of the hip flexors in the back. And now we're going to come up to standing. I am going to lift up and step forward into a squat. You are more than welcome to step it back and to walk it back up to a standing position. I stop about halfway up, let the blood figure out where it's going to go, and then I bring it all the way back up. Palms facing in, roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. Good, shoulders down, ear to shoulder, side to side. Bring the head up. We're gonna look to one side, look to the other. Good, bring it in the center. We're gonna reach our hands back. I'm gonna basket weave my fingers, but you can do one hand grabbing the other. I'm going to straighten my elbows, lengthen, pull the shoulders down and back. And when you are able to do that, then you can start to add a little reach. Again, we don't want to arch our back or puff out the chest. We want to pull the shoulders down and back, lengthen before we start to lift. Good, bring it in, shake it out, big breath in, spread the fingers, spread the toes, and exhale. One more time, big breath in and out, and you are all done.